This is the Look Back Wrestling Show, and I'm your host, Ali Zakka. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Look Back Wrestling Show. This week, we're going to look at Raw and Smackdown from January 15th and the 16th. Yeah, because today's Wednesday. Sorry. I know for some reason thought it was the 17th, but yeah. So Raw and Smackdown from January 15th and January 16th, 2018. Now let's go ahead and get started on the Raw episode. So Raw opens up with Braun Strowman coming out and speaking to the crowd, and he's talking about what he did to Brock and Kane. Out comes Kurt Angle. He's like, Braun, you're fired for your actions. All right, cool. And Braun's like taking this, like, all right, well, I'm fired. And he just gently walks off, and Braun's like, he's not doing anything. He's just being calm, collective. Kind of, you see him like seething just a little bit. It's getting underneath his skin, but he's not doing anything. He's just walking off. And it gets to the point where somebody's like, hey, man. They get to the door. Braun's sitting there, and the security guard goes, hey, you gotta go. And Braun looked at him, because he put his hands on Braun, and Braun just beat the crap out of him. And like the father of the security guards, like one dude was running away, and Braun grabbed the dude by his neck and threw him on a chair, like tables and everything. It was vicious. And he says one of my favorite lines of the night, I'm not done yet. I'm not through what you get. I won't leave until everyone gets these hands. Get these hands. These hands. Braun Strowman's hands. Which leads on a Braun Strowman rampage where Braun is going through the locker room. He's destroying Kurt Angle's room. He is destroying catering. Like, not Heath Slater. I guess they don't look anything the same. But Kurt Hawkins is sitting there, and Kurt is sitting there eating, and he looks up. Somebody's like, run, Braun Strowman's coming. And then that's the dude who runs off. Braun Strowman appears and picks up the guy, and like he picks up Kurt and just throws him to catering, flips the table over and just causing havoc. And then he turns around and this dude has a piece of cake. Like the caterer brought cake and he's holding it. And Braun looks at the chocolate cake, picks it up, takes a bite, and keeps walking off. And the guy just stands there with the cake in his hands. It doesn't say a word. He just. And he's like, I'm happy I'm alive now. That's the whole thought. Braun runs off. Braun does more crazy stuff, like pushes a trash can to some chairs and everything. It's not that crazy. Then he gets to the production truck, which Kurt Angle goes, there's $12 million when he finds that Braun is there. So he's running towards the production truck. Braun runs into the production truck, or walks into the production truck. Points at everything. What does this do? What does this do? What does it do if I touch this? What does it do if I touch that? I kind of wish he would have touched something. Like maybe, fireworks would have went off, but they don't have fireworks anymore. Touching maybe Finn Balor fogs go off. Yeah, Finn Balor fog on the, outside. Because one thing about Braun Strowman's rage and rampage, it did interrupt any matches. I feel like Braun Strowman should have, I hate to say it, the cruiserweight should have gotten involved in a cruiserweight match, or got involved in the Titus Worldwide in the bar match or something, because Braun did not get involved in anybody's matches. He just going around backstage milling about and destroying stuff. But he points this out. Everybody runs in fear of Braun, and then he leaves, and everybody's like, oh, I think he leaves. Everybody in the production truck, I think he left. And also they hear a shaking. Like the camera's looking there watching this shaking, and Braun has unhitched the truck that pulls the production part of it. They pull the tractor part of it, and he's about to flip it. And the flip was weird because it was like 30 to 40 cuts. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't think he actually pulled it himself. I think somebody's on the opposite side pulling it. Because if he pushed the semi-truck over, literally lifted up and lifted over, I don't think they had that many cuts. I don't think they would have. Or maybe, I don't know why they did that. Maybe he actually did do it. I can't tell. It is entertainment, so maybe he didn't. Maybe he had help. I don't know. Maybe it was an actual truck. Nah, I ain't gonna do that to Braun. But then Braun finally makes his way out to the stage area, and Michael Cole gets shoved into Braun pretty much because he's coming to. Yeah, it's funny. Bro, if you haven't seen this, go look it up on WWE.com or WWE's YouTube page. But Braun's about to walk down the ramp and he stops. Michael Cole, Corey, and Booker are all to his right, sitting down. Braun stops and just slowly turns his head and stares at them. And they're like, oh, shoot, get up. They panic. In this midst of panic and chaos, Booker like shoves Michael Cole or bumps into him, and which leaves Michael Cole out to get massacred by Braun. So Braun picks up Michael Cole by his belt buckle, and Kurt's like, no, Braun, don't do it. Stephanie McMahon rehired you. You're back in the match. And Braun's like, good. And throws good old Michael Cole into a bunch of security guards. And Michael Cole's like, I'm done for the night. I didn't get paid enough for this. Introduce Tom Phillips, who will be talking for the rest of the night. So, I don't know. I love the Braun Strowman part. I went a little bit long on that. It was great. Hilarious. Titus Worldwide versus The Bar. Titus Worldwide won again with the distraction of Jason Jordan, but they won again, which is great. And by the way, Jason Jordan's not done throughout the night. He ends up getting his partner Seth Rollins in the main event, I guess, main event against Finn Balor. So that's going to be an interesting match there. Rematch from SummerSlam 2016. So that's pretty cool. Cedric Alexander won the Cruiserweight match against Tony Nese. Goldust is now Cedric's manager, and they're kind of doing their thing while Enzo Amore still pretends to be injured. Nia Jax versus Asuka. This could be, I would say this could be a more WrestleMania match versus the Asuka versus Alexa Bliss. But Nia Jax, they both compete against each other in NXT. They both, been on main roster for a while. And I was kind of nervous. I didn't know how they're going to do this match. I'm not sure, if Asuka's going to look weak, if Nia's going to look weak. And they end up doing it. To me, I think they did it right. Nia ended up getting injured in the match. Got kayfabe injured and messed her knee up, and she couldn't compete throughout the match. So the referee called the match off, which I love it. I love it because it keeps Nia oh, she got injured. Therefore, she's not looking weak because injuries happen. You can't predict that. So it made it look like, oh, she's not looking weak. She just injured herself. And Asuka doesn't look weak either. I'm perfectly fine with this. I'm looking to see what happens in the Royal Rumble with them. Revival were back. They beat down some jobbers. One of them is I want to say Lex Bliss. I always want to change her name, but sorry. One of them is Bayley's husband, which is pretty cool. But yeah, he gets beat down by the Revival. The Revival's back. They cut a promo and say how the Attitude Era ruined what professional wrestling is, and they are coming to bring back professional wrestling because they are a throwback to professional wrestling. I was like, cool. They just called out DX and a few other the Attitude Era guys, and I'm nervous because Revival's a good tag team. They're great. But are they going to get put to the part where they're the jobber status, where they get, made fun of the Ascension, which pretty much causes the Ascension to go downhill? I don't want that to happen to the Revival. And I hope they stay healthy, because they're a healthy tag team. They could be dominant. So we'll see what the future holds for those guys. Elias does the intro for... Oh, he did. Elias gave a shout out to Michael Cole. Thought that was funny. But then he does the intro to The Miz, and The Miz comes out and talks about Roman Reigns, and then the Miz Rise versus Roman Reigns in a handicap match. Then guess who won? Guess who won? Just take a moment to guess who won this match. If you say it is Miz Rise, you say Bo Dallas got that pin. No. You thinking Curtis Axel got that pin? Think again. Stone Cold. Roman Reigns got the pin. He won. Okay, move on. Sonya Deville versus Sasha Banks. Sonya Deville had her hair down. To me, I didn't see it last week. I saw parts of it. So seeing her wear her hair down was kind of cool. I was like, oh, because she put her hair up last week, and I missed her having her hair down. So seeing her wear her hair up was kind of cool. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. And she beat Sasha Banks. Woken Matt Hardy versus Heath Slater. Woken Matt Hardy has a new Titantron with the delete. Love it. Woken Matt Hardy is a jewel, and he wants the match, of course. See. So, Balor Club and I guess Balor Club and Seth Rollins, but no, Balor Club, which is Finn Balor in the club, versus Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. Great match. Had some shenanigans in. The Bar came in. The Bar got into it with the club, and Jason Jordan caused Finn Balor to lose, and Finn Balor got curb stomped. Like, Seth Rollins brought back the curb stomp. So, I mean, it's possibly unbanned, or they just did it because it was shot. And then the camera, like, everybody talked about this. The camera had, like, was set on Finn Balor in the club, in the ring, and Finn Balor looked like he was out of it. And I was sitting there thinking, did Finn Balor get concussed again? Did he get concussed? Did he get... I'm Googling. I'm out there searching. I haven't heard anything about it. I think it's just he was selling that move so well because, my gosh, he looked like he took a lot of it. A lot. Like, I rewatched the curse. I was like, is Finn okay? Don't get injured, please. Please. Fingers crossed. Finn needs to stay healthy. Mojo needs to come back to stay healthy. Shinsuke Nakamura, stay healthy, please. But yeah, Jason Jordan got involved, and I'm thinking, like, the curve stump is back. The curve stump to me is not a face move. It's more of a heel move. So I wonder if Seth Rollins is going to become more of a heel, or Jason Jordan is like, I don't know. To me, I want to see Jason Jordan versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. I know it sounds crazy, but I want to see, like, these two tensions. They just too much. It's too much. They butt heads and they face each other at WrestleMania. I want to see it. I think it'd be great. So, I don't know. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts right there. So, that's my Raw review. Try to think if I missed anything. Nope. That's my Raw review. And one thing I do want to say before I move on to SmackDown, is that I feel like Braun Strowman should have got more involved in the matches. I think he should have interrupted a few matches and, you know, maybe do something more crazier. And maybe don't hire him back tonight. Like, let him rampage out the show and let Kurt be in fear. And then next week, in the 25th anniversary, he's too much. And then, like, you know, Brock comes back, and then Kane comes back, and they try to attack, you know, good old Braun. And Braun's like, I want back in the match. He does some kind of hostage situation, and then he gets back in the match, which Kurt Angle rewards bad behavior anyway. So I wouldn't be, you know, mad about that. But Raw was fun. So SmackDown was all about the United States Championship. If you're a big United States Champion like fan and love everything about the United States Championship and the way it looks and all these certain things that goes along with the United States Championship, this was your night on SmackDown. This is your night. If you wish they like push that belt more to the moon, this is that night, because you got all United States Championship gold, all of it. Everything United States Championship, everything red, white, and blue, everything about it. So the show opens up with the New Day, and they go ahead and give their little spiel. Xavier Woods like, I'm about to defeat like a presidential booth kind of situation. He's like, I'm about to defeat Jinder Mahal and pancakes and bootios and all this. Had a solid match with Jinder Mahal, really good match, and Jinder wins. I kind of wish Xavier Woods would have got the win. I kind of wish they would have pushed him. But I saw that come. I thought Jinder versus Bobby Roode was going to be the final. And spoiler alert. And I thought it was going to happen at the Royal Rumble. They did. Oh, wait. Well, like I said, they did move it to next Saturday, or next Tuesday, next SmackDown. But it's not over yet. So after that, AJ Styles, you know, try to make Cammy a thing. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn mix their names together, call him Cammy and call Kevin Owens fat, which, okay, AJ, I thought we was over this. Randy Orton pulled that card out of the trick. Just don't do that. It's not AJ Styles' best material. And then he also didn't compete that on Saturday, or I want to say SmackDown. He didn't compete on Tuesday night. He didn't compete on SmackDown, which I think is good. I think it's good to have him there. And speaking of not competing, Baron Corbin, where is he? Is he injured? I don't think so. Hopefully not. But he wasn't there either, which I kind of like not having, like, I like how SmackDown doesn't fill everybody in, let some people take days off, because it gets you like a little bit like, oh, when they compete, when they show up, oh, this is fresh. You're not getting, run down with the same people over and over again. It's fresh to see Randy Orton take off and then come back. It's fresh to see Shinsuke take off and come back. It's fresh to see Baron Corbin take off and come back. So I'm perfectly fine with that. And I'm looking forward to seeing Baron Corbin on screen again. Okay, enough said. Move on to the next match, which was Bobby Roode versus Mojo Rawley. Bobby got beat up a lot against Mojo. Mojo's showing off real aggressive and everything, but the fact that he's not a veteran and took a little too much for granted. Like, he was calling out Bobby Roode about, you know what? What's glorious, huh? What's glorious? Like, he was poking down when he could just capitalize on Bobby Roode. Gave Bobby Roode enough time to regain his composure. Bobby Roode gets out and he hit the glorious DDT. on good old Mojo Rawley and wins the match to advance to the finals. So Bobby versus Jinder. But before that can happen, the Singh brother comes out and they start hitting and beating down Bobby Roode, like just attacking him. And then one of the Singh brothers got injured as they left the ring, which could have played a part in the main event when Jinder's like, Bobby was like, I'm trying to think how I want to put this, but Bobby gets up and starts speaking, and Jinder's like, comes out and brags and everything. Bobby's like, well, let's compete tonight. Let's go ahead tonight. Jinder's like, nuh-uh, on my terms. Who else he did that to? Shinsuke? Or Randy, he did it to one dude, was like, nuh-uh, on my terms. And as he's about to leave, he turns around and sees Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan, I love this sarcastic, like, that sounds like a great idea. Well, you said it, let's book it. Like, this whole, Daniel doesn't give two about anything. He's just like, okay, you said it, let's book it. And Jinder Mahal and Bobby Roode, who asked for the match, Jinder's like, no, and Daniel's like, yes. Bobby Roode, that's a great idea. We're booking the match. Tonight, it's the main event. Will be the final of the United States Championship match. What? So that's kind of cool how they did that. After that, you have, like, the Usos giving a speech. And I didn't write this in my notes, so I could be a little bit backwards here. But the Usos have a speech back, another backstage segment. And Usos give a speech. They get jumped by Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable and saying, just pretty much talking trash and beating them down. Then you have a match between Riot Squad versus Charlotte, Naomi, and Becky Lynch. And another 6-woman tag match. And, yeah, Riot Squad get the victory. I know. What are they doing? Why? I'm looking off to the distance. I'm just like, why? What are they doing, guys? Well, I guess they just trying to wait till Royal Rumble is over. Like, maybe he had, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm just enjoy, but the Riot Squad got the victory on Naomi. Liv Morgan pinned Naomi because they took a cheap shot from Ruby. So the Riot Squad get the victory, and then get the final match, which is Bobby Roode versus Jinder Mahal, and Bobby Roode's selling the injury of his ribs that he took from Mojo Rawley's, but a good back and forth match. And you're thinking, this is it. Jinder Mahal going to win the championship. You know, he just United States Championship. Just book him down to one lower title. No. Bobby Roode gets the victory. He comes out with the glorious DDT after reversing the Colossus. Beats Jinder and is the new United States champion. Doo-doo. So a new champion is crowned. Bobby Roode is the champion. It is glorious. He is the champion. He's done it. And I hope he has the belt for a while. I hope he has the belt past Mania. I don't know when Dolph Ziggler puts a return. I don't want to see a Dolph Ziggler versus Bobby Roode match again. So that's my thoughts. And that was SmackDown. All right, guys, because we're getting closer to the Royal Rumble, I do want to do a Royal Rumble like predictions of what we have so far. I'm taking out the United States Championship match because it no longer exists anymore because, well, Bobby Roode just won last night, or I guess 2 nights ago. So let's talk about the Royal Rumble. Let's open it up. I'm just doing this out of order, but the Universal Championship match. So Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman versus Kane. Braun is hot. Braun is real hot right now, but I don't think Braun's going to get that title. I don't think they're taking the belt off of Braun. They'll leave it on Brock Lesnar. Kane's going to get the loss. He's going to get pinned, and Brock Lesnar's going to win. Braun probably get knocked out or something's going to happen where Braun can't move anymore. The WWE Championship match, the handicap match with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles. AJ's going to get the win. I think it's only right that he gets the victory in this because I don't see what you want to do with a 2-person WWE champion. Like, don't do that. Don't do that to them. Don't do that to that belt. Just keep it on AJ, and we'll see what happens from there. The Raw Tag Team title match. This one I think is going to change. But as of right now, we have The Bar versus Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. I think last week I said The Bar is going to keep it, but I'm going to change it. I want to say Jason Jordan and Seth Rollins keeps the belt, but this is why I'm going to change it. I'm going to add to this match. I think the club should be involved in it now that the club been attacked by The Bar, and then throw Titus Worldwide in. So have a fatal 4-way, match. I know we just saw that at Clash of Champions, but do that. Do a Fatal 4-Way match with Titus Worldwide, with the Bar, with Seth Rollins, and with Seth Rollins, Jason Jordan, and with the Club, the Bar, Titus Worldwide, and then the Club, Seth Rollins, and Jason Jordan. I know, I just forgot myself. It's a lot of moving pieces there. But do that. Have Titus Worldwide take the victory. That way everybody stays strong. And unfortunately, I hate to say it, but they're coming up. But I don't think Titus Worldwide can go on a championship push for a while. So, but yeah, do that. And Jason Jordan gets a victory. And I just want to see the distinction between Jason Jordan and Seth Rollins and have them as a tag team face each other at WrestleMania. They've done it before. It's been a while. I think the last time we seen tag team champions face each other was John Cena versus Shawn Michaels. I think then before that you had Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio. So do it. I'll be okay with that. The SmackDown tag team titles. So over the weekend, I guess not over the weekend, but just past a couple of days ago, one of the Usos, Joshua, I think it's Jay Uso, he got pulled over DUI. Like, come on, man. Come on. Don't do that. Don't drink and drive, please. Or wherever it was you're under. Don't do it, man. Don't. So because of that, I think they're not gonna get the belt on them. I think the Usos gonna lose that title to Jason Jordan, to Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable, the American Alpha, American Beta, as somebody else wants to call it, but to bingeables pretty much, to Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable, just kind of like, a punishment for the Usos, and the Usos won't have the tag team titles for a while. They might take a bunch of losses for a while because of that. Like, you have one job, man, but I'm not sure this is their first strike, or I guess Jay's first strike. And I think I had it right when I said Jay. I'm sorry if it's not Jay, I think it's Jimmy. I think it's Jay. So sorry about that if I got the Uso wrong, but one of the Usos got arrested for DUI. And matter of fact, let me just look it up right now. I'm going to do that. Because I don't want to get the person wrong. I know his real name is Joshua Fatu. And I really don't want to mess it up. I don't want to get the wrong Uso wrong. I don't get the wrong. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so Jay Uso arrested for DWI. Come on, man. I respect you. Don't do that. Be smart. Like, should have had your brother called your brother, come pick you up, Uber. Come on, man. Be smart. Okay, so I'm done with the Usos there. That's my little, just don't do that little rant there. And I hope that, they don't get punished for long. Because it's not really fair for Jimmy to get punished for what Jay did, but I kind of wish Jay was more smart about his decision. And I'm pretty sure he regrets it. Hopefully he regrets it. Hopefully. And then let's talk about the Royal Rumbles. So the men's Royal Rumble, I already picked him. He hasn't been declared yet on TV, but he's going to be in it. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, love it or hate him, he's going to win that match. He's going to win that match, and he's going to go face Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble. Suck it. Okay, done there. Don't boo, don't cry. Just accept the fact that it is, and understand that Roman Reigns going to have that belt back, and Roman Reigns going to take that belt until how long he wants to, until somebody else takes it off of him, which Braun Strowman, Roman versus Braun. Maybe onto something there. And the Women's Royal Rumble, I picked no longer valid. Last week I picked Paige, and unfortunately Paige has to retire from wrestling. So at the moment, she suffered an injury at a house show to the back of her neck. Sasha Banks was doing a move and she kicked her. Not intent, it wasn't like Sasha not meant to hurt her, but it just went wrong. The certain point where she got kicked at, hurt her back, snapped her neck back, and Paige's neck is messed up, and the doctor told her if she wrestled again, she could severely hurt herself at work. So it's, I was gonna say at worst death, but I don't think it's that severe. I don't want to be quoted for saying it's that severe, but yeah, it could be very, very more catastrophic if Paige gets back in the ring. And it's sad because Paige is only 25 years old, which is literally, we're born same birth year. It's crazy. So like I understand where she's coming from in her mind. Like I can't say I understand her, but I can age-wise and relate to somebody who's doing stuff towards the goals and dreams and having that take away from you because of this and that. It's sad. Like to have your dream snatched right underneath you, especially after she's been gone for so long. It's truly sad and see her come back and think things are going well for her. I picked her to win the Royal Rumble and go on to WrestleMania and have a big showing, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen. And I wish her the best. I wish that she gets better soon, and hopefully use her in a managerial role. Like make her the manager. She's like the head leader of Absolution, and she's got Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose doing like not the grunt work, but like their powerhouses. She's managing kind of like Paul Ellering is doing with the oh god dang it, forgot those guys' name. Not the Legion of Doom. That's a different team. Paul Ellering with Razor and oh god dang it. And they're like on the tip of my tongue right now. Authors of Pain. God dang it. Icon and Rezar. Authors of Pain. Why? I just could not remember their names. I am so bad. Sorry about that, guys. But no, I wish that Paige would do that with what like Paul Ellering is doing with the Authors of Pain. I wish Paige would do that with Absolution. Like she's still there. She's still around. She still could be the vocal point. She still be the talking point, the talking head. Kind of like Undertaker, and I'm like bringing all these old people's names back, and I'm just completely forgetting their name, and that is another shame. Paul Bearer, Undertaker, and Paul Bearer, like that's kind of situation. Like they absolutely just sit back, just look big, look strong, and then Paige is managing them and saying this and that. It could work. It could work. And not make her GM or some other role. Make her an announcer. Paige on the mic. Corey Graves is on Raw and had Paige on SmackDown. Do it. But, so with her being out, I had to think of a women's Royal Rumble winner. And maybe Nia Jax. Because Asuka already has a championship match. She already has one because she beat Alexa Bliss. So she doesn't need to win the Royal Rumble. Why would she need to win the Royal Rumble when she already has a future title match? Kurt Angle gave her that. So having her win the Royal Rumble will just be redundant. Don't do it. Have Nia Jax win it. And then you have the rematch between Nia Jax and Asuka. Oh my gosh. Yes. Do it. That's it. Asuka versus Nia Jax, WrestleMania. Booking it. All right, guys. That's me. I'm done. For the night. What you guys think of Raw and Smackdown this week? Oh, by the way, I thought Raw was the way better show. I love Bobby Roode. I love the United States Championship. And it was kind of cool. But just a little Braun Strowman just going around destroying stuff and like, I'm not finished until everyone get these hands. These hands. Just great. Love it. What you guys think? What you guys think was a better show? Please let me know. Please put in the comment section below. And that's it for this week. Look back on wrestling show. I'm getting tied up there, but thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And please like, subscribe, comment, share, follow. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching the Look Back Wrestling Show. See you next time. Keep being awesome. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment in the comment section below, and please subscribe for more episodes of Grind Towards Success, movie breakdowns, or whatever it is that you're watching on my channel. I have different stuff from interviews to other movie reviews to wrestling reviews. If you're a wrestling fan, please subscribe if you want to see all that and see what's going on. Also, you can follow me on Snapchat here. Follow me on Instagram there to see what I'm doing in my personal life as well as my business and Ninja Warrior. And lastly, you can watch the last episode of Grind Towards Success here. You can watch the last episode of movie breakdowns there. Thank you guys once again. I really appreciate it. See you next time. Keep being awesome.